Hello everyone, this is going to be a one take video. I'm going to try for it to be anyway, because I don't want to kind of go into too much effort with this. I just kind of want to talk. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about books because I have quite a lot of books and I like books quite a lot. So I thought I would talk about them and like what ones I have and what ones I recommend and stuff like that. So let's just go, I guess. But yeah, the first ones I have here, they're just a couple of YouTube books which I'm going to go through real quickly. The first one is The Amazing Book is Not on Fire by Dana Phil. You probably heard of it and you probably heard of the YouTubers too. I have two of them. They're really good. I love their YouTube videos anyway, so the book was kind of like a little bit more of a deeper way to know about them, I guess. I'm not really sure how to like explain it, but I really liked it. And it, like, the reason I liked it was because they went into a lot of detail with like things that went on in their lives, and then they had like a pretty like funny stories and like things in it that I don't want to like spoil it. There's not much to spoil. It's basically just you learn more about them, I guess, and it's interesting, and almost every page is different. Like you have here, you can learn like some more facts about them and stuff, like their height and everything like that, and then like their ABCs and stuff like of like them, and I really like that and it was really good. So yeah. A YouTuber I used to watch ages ago, his name was Stampy Longnose, you probably heard of him. He came out with a book and I got it off my cousin for Christmas last year, I think. And I know the book is set for about like maybe 8-year-olds to like 11-year-olds or something, and I'm 13, but the book itself was actually pretty good. Like I don't look at it every day like I do with a couple other books, but it was interesting in a way of it gives you YouTube tips, and it gives you like it just gives you some games and stuff as well. It's kind of a little bit, it's very childish, but it's interesting, you know, like it's not, I don't know how to explain it, but basically I thought it was funny. It wasn't funny, it was just good. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Another one here is Username Evie by Joe Sugg. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I absolutely loved this book. If you don't know what it is, it's kind of like a comic book, I guess. It's just, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but if you can see like that, it just looks like that for the whole way through, and it's really interesting. And Joe's really creative in it, like you can like really tell like that he is good with this type of thing. He's actually coming out another one that I'm not 100% sure of the name yet, but it's Username something anyway, from the Username series, and it's really good and you should definitely think about getting it, and it's interesting as well. It's about a girl and she goes into a virtual world that her dad had created for her on her laptop, and it was interesting and it was really nice as well, and I'm actually really excited for the second one, so that's good. Another ones that I have here are The Girl Online, which is Joe's sister, Zola Sugg, or Zoe Sugg. Don't know why I said Zola. Her YouTube channel's name is Zoe Ella. Wow, I'm really good at this, aren't I? But yeah, these are really interesting. I got a little bit sharpie on that one, but I actually read this in a day and read this in 2 days. I really enjoyed it together. Like I really enjoyed it. Like it was really good. I heard this is the third one coming out, but I'm not 100% sure if that's real or not. But if it is, I'm most likely going to get it because it's good. I liked it. So yeah. It's just about a girl. Her best friend is in it as well, and she finds someone that she really likes, but it's a little bit difficult and stuff, but it's really good and I suggest reading it if you're into kind of like, I guess it's romantic, but it's also quite it's just a cute book. I really like it. And then I have this one, which is I Hate My Selfie by Shane Dawson, and this was a really good book. I watched Shane for a while now, but his videos, he kind of comes off a lot more confident, I guess. Obviously it is confidence because, you know, it's not very hard to talk to a camera, but like in the book he really expresses himself and he tells you lots of stories about himself. He has another one coming out as well, which is, I think it's called It Gets Worse, and this is I Hate My Selfie. I think I already said that, but yeah, it's actually really good and I really enjoyed it, and I learned a lot about him as well, which is good. Then I have The Pointless Books by Alfie Days. They're a lot like Rector's Journal, if you've had that before, which I have here. Rectus Journal is basically the exact same thing as these, but it's just a little bit different in these. Like, he has his own little things in it, and I'm putting them together because they're technically the same thing, and they were really good actually, and I enjoyed them. They're fun. Then I have Generation Next, which is a book by Ollie White that I recently got. This is my most recent book. I got this at his meet and greet, and it was really nice. I've started it. I'm not done. I've only started, but yeah, that was pretty good. That's my YouTuber kind of book collection so far. The next one I have here is, I've already mentioned it, is Rectus Journal. This is a really interesting one. I got this last year for my birthday, and it was done in about 2 months, I'd say. I got this off a YouTuber that I used to watch as well. Her name is Graveyard Girl. I don't really watch her as much as I used to anymore, but I really liked her videos and stuff, and she used to do like a rectus journal with me or something, videos where she just wrecked the journal and she filmed all about it and stuff, and it was really interesting and I liked it, so I thought I'd get it. Next that I have is actually quite sad, and I read this quite a long time ago, but I probably am going to go back to it because it gives a good message, and it's called Dandelion Clocks by Rebecca Westcott, and it was really cute, and it was sad because it's about a girl, and I don't want to get too much into it. Does it mention it on the back? No, it doesn't, so I'm not going to say anything, but it's basically the mom just starts giving the girl in the book, the main character, life lessons and stuff, but she doesn't really know what's going on, and she gives her old diaries, and yeah, I don't want to explain too much because if I do, it'll probably spoil it for you, but if you have a chance to get this book, you should definitely read it because it's so adorable and it's absolutely amazing. Then the next one I have here, I read maybe about a year ago, I'd say, and this is called Finding a Voice by Kim Hood. This was also very good, but it was a book that you have to kind of get stuck into when you're reading. Like, it's not something you can just glide through. You kind of have to read it because you have to understand, I guess, what's going on. I just realised I'm always in here, but yeah, you have to like understand what's going on and stuff, but I really liked it, and I'm probably going to read over this again because it was really good. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to talk about that one. Then this, I haven't actually, like, I've read it so long ago that I don't actually remember what it was like the full storyline. I'm probably going to read over this again, but I'm going to mention it anyway, and it's quite old as well, so it's a bit bent and stuff, but it's My Story and Edward, I'm not really sure what that is. It's basically a Titanic book, being from Ireland and all, you know, but yeah, it was, from what I remember, it was really good, and it was really something, again, you have to get stuck into, but it was like a thing that you could enjoy, and it was really nice, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. And then a next one here that I have, I'm not going to show you all of them because I do have them all, but I've read them all, and it's just basically the Hunger Games series. I've watched the Hunger Games. If you watch the Hunger Games, the books are a little bit different, but in an interesting way. Like, they change the story up a little bit, but not too much. But it was still really good. I really enjoyed it, and I suggest reading the books first before the movies. That's what I did, but I just kind of preferred it. It might have just been the way I did it, but yeah, I did it that way. You can do it whatever way, I guess. Another one here I have is Cave of Secrets by Morgan, a name that I can't pronounce, that second name. It was really good. Again, really good, interesting, a bit hard to understand at the start. There were pages I had to read over a couple of times, but it was interesting and I actually really enjoyed it, so yeah. And then the last book that I have here that I'm suggesting is one of my recent reads, and it was very upsetting, and it's called Those Girls by Chevy Stevens, I think it's Chevy, I'm not really sure, but this book was really sad, and the storyline of it was really sad, but it was an interesting sad, I guess. Like, it kind of was like you don't want to put down the book because you want to carry on reading, which I kind of really do a lot with books. I get really stuck into them and I don't really want to like stop reading and stuff, so I just kind of, you know, carry on. But this one was one really that I felt connected to. Not like anything in the book had ever happened to me. It was just something that you learn so much about the characters, and you learn about like you're with them through their whole life type of thing. So I really liked it and it was really good and I suggest reading. It's about three girls and they are sisters, and life was always like hard for them, but something terrible happens and they have to leave where they are from, and then everything just turns out really wrong and stuff, and it wasn't a good life that they had, but it was an interesting book and they made a good thing out of it. I've read that it was based on a true story, but I don't think it is. It doesn't say that on the back, but I read somewhere online that it is. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but yeah. I wanted this just to be like a 10-minute ramble video. It's done now. There are my book recommendations / what I have, and I enjoyed all of the books that I've just showed here. They were all amazing, and yeah. I just also forgot to point out that these glasses are fake. I'm just wearing them because I like the look of them. But anyway, yeah, that's my video today. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry it was long. I just wanted to talk about books for a while, and I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like and stuff, and I'll see you later. Bye.